Welcome to the SysTools MailXaminer version 4.8.5 Features and Functionality video series. In this video, we will discuss spoofed email addresses and deleted container mail. Starting with spoofed email. When we right-click a message and choose the preview option, we see the message email compound structure divided by tabs. For our discussion on spoofed email addresses, we will start with the Message Header tab. In the Message Header tab, we have the email header information or the metadata about the email. When we are working in e-discovery engagement, we are typically doing things such as searching, identifying, extrapolating, and reporting on electronic data which will be used as evidence in a civil or criminal case. Email forensics, on the other hand, refers to the study of source and content of email as evidence to identify the actual sender and recipient of a message, the date and time of transmission, detailed record of the email transaction, the intent of the sender, and so on. If your approach is forensic, you will start with the header and the rest of the metadata. Email headers contain information about the sender and/or the path along which the message has traversed. Some of these may be spoofed to conceal the Occasionally, messages may be spoofed to conceal the identity of the sender. When you read email headers, they should always be read from the bottom to the top. Starting from the bottom, we see the message is to mailexaminers@gmail.com. This message appears to be from jminotti@greenzonecyber.com. Above that, we then see the subject line of Go Rhino. Above that, we see the subject line of Another Great Rhino picture followed by the message ID. As we continue on, we see the message was not actually sent by jminotti@greenzonecyber, but jminotti@gmail.com. What you see in the header can be different than what the user sees in the received message in their inbox. This is an example of a spoofed email message in MailXaminer. Next, we will discuss deleted email. One of the more common email containers we will see is the Microsoft PST file. Because of its popularity, we will use PST containers for our discussion points. Microsoft email and email-related items are stored in a personal storage database, or a PST. The items stored within the PST database have file records similar to a master file table in Windows. These records are stored in an index that describes and contains a pointer to each item stored in the database. When you delete a message in Outlook, it gets moved to the Deleted Files folder, but it still is recoverable by the user that deleted the message. When the user empties the deleted items folder, Outlook still doesn't actually delete the items, it just deletes the items listings and pointers from the index. The item is still in the PST, but now it is unrecoverable by the user because the mail application has no idea where it came from without the pointers in the index. In this state, the deleted file item is considered whitespace. Only when the user compacts the PST is the item finally removed permanently and the whitespace is recovered. If the user does not manually compact the database, once the PST has 20% whitespace, Outlook will compact the PST automatically. Also, if the user deletes a lot of messages at one time, Outlook may begin compacting the PST immediately and the items will be deleted forever from the local PST. Also, depending on configuration, there may be other instances where the database gets compacted. Regardless of when the database gets compacted, a copy of the email and the email items may still be recoverable from the server that the user is connecting to, or, in some instances, a spam server depending on configuration. When we click the Email tab in MailXaminer and drill down to a specific PST container, the items that we see in red are recovered deleted items. These are the files that have the deleted flag set in the file's database record but are available because the database has not been compacted. We can also use a filter from the Search tab to see the deleted items collectively. Here we see the Evidences filter to show the deleted items which we see in red. We can view them, bookmark them, tag them, mark them as privileged, or export them when needed. This concludes this SysTools MailXaminer features and functionality video. For more information, please visit www.mailexaminers.com. Thank you for watching.